One beat maker, the hit maker, the hit maker, the hit maker,
IRDGAF, 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 IRDGAF. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. Let's go. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome everybody to the podcast. I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion, the podcast. Y'all already know what it is. What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all tuned in to episode number 1. Hope y'all liked it. I did some tweaks, so I will be taking some things out. But join me. Thank you, all the new subscribers. Thank you for tuning in. All the old ones, thank you. Continue to like, subscribe, share it, do everything. I appreciate all of y'all. So, last week I gave y'all the different topics and the different scenarios that we'll be going through on the podcast. And so we're going to do it again. For those who don't follow along with me, but it's going to be different segments. And the first segment is what you don't want to hear, but you do need to hear. Last week was about the fellas. Of course, this week is about the women. So, women, what y'all don't want to hear, but y'all need to hear is that just because a dude shows that he like you, don't mean he want to marry you. Let me repeat that. Just because a dude shows that he like you, don't mean he wants to marry you. And I go to say that because he's gonna show these actions. He's gonna show that. He's gonna do that. That don't mean he want to marry you. But you're gonna do everything in your will, and you're gonna continue to do it. You're gonna catch your feelings and do whatever you continue to do, thinking, "Oh, this is the man for me." But if he continues to showing you, ladies, he only want to do what he do, and continue to just maybe have sex with you or use you at a convenient time, you're not the one for him. Trust me. So I know y'all don't want to hear that because y'all might be in a relationship with somebody and y'all may feel that they're the one for you. But take a look at your situation and see if he's really the one for you or not, because he really may not be the one for you. Trust me when I tell you that. He may not be the one for you. Because if he is being with someone 17 years, 15 years, and he ain't even thought about asking you to marry him, you might want to think twice about that. You might really do. But y'all already know that's just how life can be sometimes. But women, y'all can be naive to the fact that because a man giving you attention, because he's saying that he like you, because he may even say he love you, that he wants to marry you. And you be stuck in the situation for longer than you want to be stuck in. So I need to think about that, understand that, and know he's gonna do what he want to do if he want to do it with you. So y'all already know. But how y'all doing out there, man? We're gonna get into it. Y'all already know that's what I think. That's my opinion on the situation. Y'all already know. So what you don't want to hear, but you need to hear, ladies. Real for real, you need to hear it. But we're gonna get right into it, y'all. To what y'all like to hear from me, that y'all hear from me every day on a normal basis, that y'all normally hear from me. We're gonna get right into it with more post talk. So with this more post talk, y'all, if y'all can see that right there on y'all's screen. A couple is charging guests $333 each and effective to save money for their wedding. Now, it's kind of when I was reading the article, um, it was kind of crazy that they were saying it was to save money, and it was to basically help them afford their wedding. Why you needed a big wedding though? That's the question, because you could have did a wedding, city hall, got you about $1,500 and had you just the reception, just the regular wedding reception. So why you had to have this extravagant wedding that you had to charge guests $333, excuse me, just to attend your wedding? To me, that's kind of crazy. But hey, that's what people choose to do. That's what people um, want to do, I guess. That's as you can put it. Um, but to me, it's crazy. I mean, it was a decent idea because now you don't have to worry about paying for all that money and no one giving you nothing. Uh, because I know a lot of times when we invite people to our weddings, I know when I got married, um, we spent a lot of money on that wedding and didn't get nowhere near back what we spent. Because a lot of times, I don't know how it is in other communities or whatever, I can only speak on my experience, but a lot of times your friends don't understand the meaning of giving a gift or wishing well at a wedding. And a lot of times at weddings, people don't even bring you nothing. And you spend all this money for the show and you don't get it back. Even though I don't think people get married, I wasn't getting married to get anything back, but damn, I would at least thought we would get something back from people that you assume is your friends that care and understand. But a lot of times I don't think people don't know what to do because they've never been to a wedding, especially in the black community. Um, Even Wale said it on the song, he was in his late 20s before he went to a wedding. I know this other young lady, she's 27 and never been to a wedding until a couple of weeks ago. So, um, and she probably didn't even give nothing because she probably didn't know that that's what she's supposed to do doing weddings. So I get their way of thinking, I get their resolution, I get where they're coming from. Um, when it comes to that. So it's not really a bad thing when it comes to that. But hey, you know how it goes when it comes to things like that. But yeah, so it's cool, but that's pretty expensive to attend somebody's wedding. Some people might not have it, so if you just charge $333 for someone just to attend your wedding, or charge guests to come to your wedding, I'll pass. That's me personally, especially if I don't have it. Now, some people might have it, or it depends on how important you is to me, but I don't think people that's important enough to you, you will be want to charge. But it looks like they are charging everyone except their significant others and probably the people that's, I mean, their family, mother, father, brother, best man, groomsmen. I don't think they're charging on them. I didn't read that in there. They could be. I could be wrong, but it just said guess, so that's what I'm going by. Just a guess, in general, with that. So, you know how that can go and how that can be when it comes to that. So, we will not do that one there, but it's pretty unique, pretty of how they do that and how things specifically goes on that. But hey, yeah, I already know that's just crazy. So that's just, you know, hey, everyone to each his own. I just won't be attending the wedding. Right back to it. So some more talk right here, as you can see on your screen. Academic reacts to Young Miami speaking out on alleges with Diddy, self-respect is the kryptonite of a real nigga, is what he said. I don't don't know why he continues to speak on them women like that, man. He always speaking on women. Like, what do that get? Like, so invested into her and Diddy that it really makes no sense to me why he's so invested into her and her situation with Diddy. He really invested every time something come up and talk about it. And that's why Saucy Santana kind of got at him. And he kind of bagged up off that. I guess he didn't want that smoke. But he always in that business. If that's what that girl said, she wants to speak up truth, let it be. And I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to watch it, y'all might not even care. I just was happening on Instagram and heard it, but he was like self-respect. So he heard around the industry, she has no self-respect. She gonna do what she do. She gonna get down how she live. And dudes with a lot of money don't want no woman with self-respect. They want her to be able to be yes to everything and things of that nature. So I really don't know why would he continuously pour into that, continuously say that, continuously do those things. That's just something that I guess he particularly wants to continue to do, is to talk about a situation, in Diddy's situation. If she says that she never experienced those things and that's why she got quiet, then hey, that's on her. We don't know. We weren't in their household. We don't only speak our opinion. Do I think she experienced some of the violence things? I don't know. It seems like the things that Diddy might have did in the past, just for me, from my eye of view, looks like a lot of those things was from the past. It did look like he was trying to change his life, and there's nothing wrong with people trying to change their life. So maybe she did get him at the time when he was really trying to change his life and believing in God. She did mention he was like, always put God first. I don't know if Diddy ever talked about that in the past. Past social media wasn't around, but it do seem people try to change their life, and people don't give people enough credit for that. But his past is catching up with him. Sometimes your past will hunt you and catch up with you. So, that's how things normally goes. But y'all already know I really don't give a fuck. I'm just speaking my opinion on that. Really. So, but academic, get your bitch ass. You're always speaking on women. Don't speak on Chicago. Because you really not here from here. You don't know really what goes on. And a lot of Chicago niggas want to fuck you up. So, just, mind your business sometimes. Sometimes you can give your opinion, but I think you be too invested. But them ain't your opinions. You be talking like they're your facts. And who are you? You know what I'm saying? Nobody, but that's why you sit in that basement all damn day. But hey, it is what it is. More post talk. We're going to keep it going. So, what y'all see on y'all screen is going to be two things. This is two parts to the story. If y'all read it and can't read it, I'll read it out for you. No disrespect, the man is an amazing athlete. I love. Oh no, sorry. I gotta go back. Sorry. You want to invite me to an event for a man who has never been into an NBA finals and give him a shoe. No disrespect. The man is an amazing athlete. I love that they saw the insight to give him a shoe. And all I'm asking is, how can you not see that for me? Now, he did come back and retract his statement and said he didn't really say this, but this is the same guy. Now, nor loud. It's the same guy that said, World Championship. How? They ain't facing the world. The NBA has players from all around the world in their league. That's the league that most players want to try to get to. And it's just a phrase. You seem like you're a big hater. It's coming off as a big hater. You mad because they gave that man a shoe. Let's get marketing so you can understand. You do track and field. Track and field in the United States, besides when it's Olympic time, it's not a big sport besides when it's the Olympics and y'all have y'all meets. Some people watch it, follow it, do it. Don't get me wrong, but it's a huge sport when it needs to be, or when people know. But it don't have the TV deals, it don't have the commercial deals, it don't have all of the deals that the NBA have, because people watch the NBA, and you can grant people watch the NBA because of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Steph Curry. You can go down the list of people that Kevin Durant, they watch the NBA for. And not just that, the NBA is a global game. And when you're talking about giving someone a shoe, you're looking at, if I give him 90 million, what I'm going to see in return is going to be way more than that. But he's on TV 2 to 3 times a week. He's in our faces at least 9 months out the year. Let's see, the game season starts October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So the NBA is 9-month season out of 12 months in a year. So that's why they give them a shoe and not you a shoe. And I understand you might have the personality, you got the traits, you got all that, but they give him a shoe because of that. And that's why you might not get it. You got the personality, you have the flair, the charisma, but who's gonna go buy a track shoe? More kids don't grow up in the inner city because that's who's they're targeting for them shoes. Not, don't get me wrong, it's some other cities and other areas that buys those shoes as well. But most kids grow up in the inner city want to be a football player, basketball player, in their dreams and hopes. So if they can get a guy who they look up to shoot and think they can play like or whatever, that's what they go off of. But you sound like a complete hater when you keep mentioning the NBA and why you don't got things. And the hater and jealousy is something that's in the Bible that jealousy God don't like. So I hope you ain't jealous of this man. But what's for you is for you. If you meant to get a shoe, you'll get it from somebody. Because what's for you is for you. No allows. And you're a gold medal winner from the Olympics. Congratulations to you. But you also sound like a hater. A big hater at that. And you don't need to be sounding like a big hater like you do. But you do. And I don't know what to tell you or why you keep doing it, but hey, that man, keep doing what you're doing. No allows you keep doing what you're doing, and what's for you is going to be for you, guaranteed. Now, know that, understand that, get that, go with that. Now, this next one is a video, y'all, that I want to show y'all. I don't know if I want to play the whole video, but it's 2 minutes long. I'm probably not going to play the video. But if y'all can read this, I'm not going to play the video. Let's go back to that. So if y'all can read that. So this man is putting out his daughter. If y'all see my post yesterday on Tuesday, then y'all know that I talked about this briefly. But I want to get more into it because of just off the strength of how this is a crazy story. Now, speaking from my point of view, I have 2 boys, and my significant other has a little girl who I've been around, and I call her my daughter. And we try to keep things away from her, so she don't get the idea to do anything. We tell her you have no such thing as boys as your friend, and not say boyfriend together if they're not your friends. You don't have that. You have plenty of time as you grow up to learn about boys, learn about those things, certain stuff like that. But this girl is 14 years old, and he said she has been pregnant twice. So the question is, what are you doing, sir, that this happened twice? Now, this could, from listening to the video, this could be from the uncle, because she said in the video, my uncle, the one taught me, blame him. And he kind of brushed it off. I ain't brushing it off. No. We gonna have a talk, all three of us together, and we gonna get to the bottom of this, because if you're touching my daughter, you finna be touched, and I'm going to jail. It's plain and simple. Because the way she described it, he's touching her. And he's touching her, and she's going out and exploring. Or he's touching her, and he's the one that got her pregnant. And I'm gonna go back a little bit, because the father did say on the video, I let it slide. What you mean you let it slide the first time she got pregnant? You gonna let something slide? That ain't what you let slide at all. Yeah, mistakes happen, but you don't let it slide. She wouldn't have been able to go back outside for a minute. And I ain't saying you can't punish your kids, because that's when they even get more sneakier, but man, I don't understand their theory. But me and the uncle had to talk, because I would be furious. And then she said, well, my mama only done that because she think her boyfriend, I'll be looking at her boyfriend. So what it tells me that the little girl is fast. Or the mama could be 22, but the mama can't be 22 because the little girl had to be fast. She had to be 13 before she got pregnant. Now she's 14. She's pregnant twice. I don't see it that she got pregnant twice in the span of a year at the age of 14. But it is crazy how that is going around. That is really, 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 really crazy to me. It really is. And I just don't know what I would do if someone was to touch any of my kids. It could boy, girl, like, because it sounds like it's the uncle. It really do. To me, it sounds like it's the uncle. And if it's the uncle, then ain't nobody, your mama ain't gonna do it. Our mama ain't gonna be able to say your ass, my friend. Not at all, my friend. This conceal and carry gonna be up your ass real fast. But y'all already know I really don't give a fuck, but it's just my opinion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes more post talk. Y'all already know. So we're going to get in. We're going to switch it up. Sports talk will be last this week. We're going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to talk about life. Talk about what's going on in the life and the world today. What's going on in people's lives. And so I was on Facebook. I was strolling one day, and I read some of the most oddest thing. I read this right here. Y'all see that? A nigga took me on a date and paid with a Cash App card. Is crazy. Man, okay, so I got, I'm trying to hide that, y'all. They can't see that logo until y'all want to give me a sponsorship. But that statement was really kind of crazy to me. Because I see both ways, believe it or not. So, I know someone that was dating someone that only had a charm and a Cash App. Cash App is actually a bank, but it's not. It don't have a physical branch. Chime is actually a bank. It doesn't have a physical branch. But it do have a routing number and account number, so you can get your check direct deposit into that. And there's different things out here. Some people have it because they messed up their account when they was younger, or they was doing some finesse stuff with their account and messed it up, so things of that nature. But so I can see why they might have it. But I can also see why she said it's crazy to her. Now, I don't know how old the young lady is, because it was a share post. So someone shared that post, so I'm not for sure how old the woman is who said that. Now, an older woman might look at you crazy if you're in your upper 30s, 40s, and only have a Cash App card. I think they might really look at you crazy because they're looking at you might not have your shit together. Because why you only using a Cash App card? Now, on the other hand of it, you have to look at his perspective. He might say he don't use his regular card at no place outside of what he normally would use because of what you call it. It's on the tip of my tongue, y'all. It's breaches on certain places. So he might only want to pay for things using that card. That doesn't mean you don't have a bank account somewhere. Maybe you should ask those questions, excuse me, before you assume. But I don't know if she did that. I don't know if she was willing to do that. I really don't know. But it was funny because she said it's crazy. And the comments was like, shit, a day to day. As long as he paid for it, it doesn't matter. And this and this and this and this and this. And it's true. Women, a date's a date. Don't matter how you pay for it. Now, could he pay with his credit card or whatever? Yeah, if he had it. But you don't know his circumstances. You don't know his reason for you to just say it's crazy. So if somebody asked her, did she give him another date? And she wrote, hell no. So, like, dating these days is crazy. But, like I said, I don't know the age. I really wish I knew the age of that, man. I wish I really did know the age. But in life, that's why this is called Life Talk. That's why I mentioned this. I know we could talk about that in the post talk. But nah, this was more of a life situation. In life, you don't know what people are going through, or what they've been through, or what they have. So when you don't know those things, you shouldn't judge them off of not knowing, because you just don't know what they have, what they're going through, what their situation may be, what's the reason. So it's always good to ask questions in life. She should have asked, man, is that the reason you did this? Is that the reason you did that? I want to know. Why made you use your Cash App card? Why didn't you use your bank card? You could have explained it to her. You could have told her. Some people fuck up when they're younger and cannot get another bank account. But at least he's trying. He's doing something. But credit unions are always a good bet instead of those type of things. But nowadays, that's what people use. That's what people do. It is what it is. But hey, that's why you want to do things. Let him do it. He took you out. You didn't have to pay for the dinner. Stop complaining. I wish y'all stopped it with that, man. For real. If y'all didn't notice, y'all noticed my shirt. Y'all can order these shirts as well. Y'all can see that. Yeah, that's the podcast. Y'all see it right there. So y'all already know. Y'all can order the shirt. Just inbox me. Put the comment down below. And we're going to go from there. We can go from there with y'all like them shirts. I hope y'all do like the shirts. But ladies, gentlemen, in life, don't judge nobody because you don't know what they're going through. That's the bottom line. Now it's time for our last segment of the night. And it is Sports Talk. So the Olympics wrapped up Sunday with the Americans winning 40 goals, China winning 40 goals. So we tied for the most goals, but we had 120 something medals total. So we won the total medal thing. We did extremely well in track and field, better than they thought we was going to do. I don't know if it's because the Jamaicans went out, and I do think Americans are probably the fastest in a lot of those things. But some of those events, we won that we wasn't supposed to win. I think it was the 1500 where Hooker came from out of nowhere, took it. Quincy won the 400. Nobody did that since like 96, I think. we did good in a lot of other things. The women dominated the 400. They dominated the hurdles. They dominated everything. Shakira, once again, congratulations. She did get a gold medal in the relay. Gabby did great. I can't think of it. Sydney, she did great. The men's basketball. Two of the best games I have seen in my lifetime was the Serbia game and then the French game. And when I tell y'all, I'm a big LeBron fan. I love LeBron. I love KD. I love Steph. They all can hoop. I'm just more of a LeBron fan because I think he can affect the game in other ways than just scoring. His vision and some of his vision in this Olympic was amazing. But this goddamn dude, Steph Curry, if y'all don't put some respect, but I'm happy. I'm living to see the greatest shooter ever. He's better than all them other shooters. Larry Bird, Rich, he's killing them. The greatest shooter of all time. I have watched this dude. Oh my God. That is the greatest shooter of our lifetime. Of my lifetime or any other lifetime. My kids probably won't even know him. They'll have to watch highlight films, which I'm glad YouTube and stuff around. But I've watched probably 3 of the greatest players to probably ever play this game. And Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. Period. Them 3 dudes, what they have done for the NBA, or what they have done, we have to respect it. We really, really do. And it's gonna be sad when they all gone. But I am looking forward to the next generation, I'm not gonna lie. Because I am a big NBA fan. But I just wanted to say that is the greatest shooter of all time. All time. Bears. Caleb Williams, he looked good. They say he couldn't really look good under center. He didn't look too great or whatever, but he looked terrific. Y'all under center. So far he looked good. Shout out Justin, man. Fields. He had 2 fumbles, which they're saying it's not really on him. But the media gonna portray that. But the drives that he did with other ball, he did look good, man. I'm rooting for that guy, man. I really like him. And it wasn't just because he was the best fan. I like him coming out of college. I think he just had bad coaching. I think he's shell-shocked from not having an offensive line. There's a lot of things, man, that I think that's wrong with him that Mike Tomlin probably can fix. So I'm rooting for him. If Mitch Trubisky can stay in the league, I know he definitely can. So, you know, that's what I feel. But in closing, with sports talk, y'all, them 3 are the greatest I've seen besides Michael Jordan. I really didn't see Larry Bird. I seen highlights of Magic. He was a bad motherfucker too. But Steph, LeBron, and KD, yeah. I watched Kobe too. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, them 3. Yeah, them 3. Yeah. That's sports talk, y'all. Like again, man, I just want to say this before I get out of here, man. I appreciate everyone that supported my videos from the time I started this. This is just something I did maybe once or twice, 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row, and then I got text messages from my family members telling me, man, I like that shit, cuz keep doing that shit, keep doing it. It's what's the name, and then it was time that I just wanted to stop, because I'm not really doing it for likes or doing it for what's the name. I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes. For me, it actually gives me something to do every day. It actually shows, if y'all don't realize what it really does, that people don't know, it gives you a sense of consistency. And whenever you're doing things, you have to have consistency and routine. And I feel like me doing those videos 5 days a week is consistency. I'm on it 5 days a week, y'all. See me doing it, I'm posting them. And this is it for consistency. But I want to thank all y'all that have supported me from the beginning. All y'all that come up to me and tell me, man, I be looking for your videos every day. You look for them every day go ahead and hit the pod, subscribe to the pod. Hit the like button on TikTok. Hit the like button on Instagram. Hit the like button on Facebook. Why not? Y'all want to watch them? If you don't watch them, you look forward to them, show me the love. I'll show it to you. I definitely would. But hey, everyone's different. But I just want to thank y'all and everything. Continue to like, tell a friend, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when I am on your screen. Until next week, y'all. I am out of here. I am Juan, CEO. I salute to y'all. Y'all have a blessed rest of y'all week. I'll see y'all next week. Holla.